Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to cover the top 10 Fire TV Stick apps, and we're more specifically going to target those movie and live TV apps. Everything is completely free and everything is built into the Fire TV Stick with no modification, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be a quick video. Let's go. All right, I'm going to get you on the TV really fast, but before I do that, I want you to know these Fire TV Stick apps are going to be movie and TV related. They are not going to be side-loaded apps. If that's something you're interested in, we have other videos on that, and we have a Patreon support where we can give you all those installers, all that stuff. But in today's video, we're going to focus on apps that are 100% already built into the Amazon App Store. Now, they work with any model Fire Stick, Fire TV, or Fire Cube. Again, they're built in. If you are in the United States, everything I share with you right here is going to be super easy to get. If you're outside the United States and some of these apps may or may not be available to you, you can still get them with a VPN, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But one quick thing before I get you on the TV, these are Fire Stick apps, but they also work on Android boxes because all these apps are, of course, legal, so they're going to be in the Google Play Store as well. Pretty cool. So let's get right into it. Let's get on the TV right now. So let's get right into the top 10 apps for the Fire TV Stick. Again, movie or TV apps right here. Now, this is in no particular order, but I'm going to cover all 10 in rapid fire. So the first one is Pluto TV. I've talked about this in previous videos. Pluto TV is awesome. Now, if you don't have this in your region, say you're in Canada or another country that doesn't have Pluto, a simple fix. Guys, get a VPN. Super easy. Now you have access to it. It's all you have to do. And reach out to me if you want help with that. We have a Patreon support where we can show you how to do that. But if you look at this, go to channel guide here. You can see this looks just like regular TV and it's free. There's no charge for any of this stuff. This is all free. It's always free. Now on demand, you're going to have some that have ads, but look at all this on demand, guys. Tracker, Equalizer, CSI, Blue Bloods, all the best movies, all the best series, they're all on here. Pretty cool. Pluto has always been one of my favorites. Number 2 on the list is Tubi. Now, Tubi is very similar to Pluto in that it has live TV and movies. Again, one of my favorites on here. It's probably the most popular app on the Fire TV Stick. Just a reminder, all the ones I'm going to share with you today also work on Android boxes, which is pretty cool. And Tubi is on all those devices as well. So if you look at this one, it's organized really well that you can go to the top, look at all, or you can go just to movies, or you can just go to TV series, or you can go up to live TV. Live TV is very similar to what you saw in Pluto. It's going to have tons and tons of free channels. This one has some sports, which is kind of neat. You've got the MLB channel, NHL channel. You're going to have a lot of really cool stuff, lots of news. All that available on here. And if you go to the left here, you can actually specifically look at sports and see what kinds of sports that you can watch on Tubi. Again, this is all free, guys. And look at all these movies. There are so many movies on here. It's actually quite insane. So if you go to the movie section at the top, look at all these things. Tons and tons of movies, lots of kids movies. This is a great app if you have children or grandchildren at your house and you want them to watch something and kind of lock up what they can watch. You can actually go to the kids section here on the left side. And once you click that, it's actually its own app. And you can set it so that your TV only works with the kids stuff. And look at all this stuff. This is all kids stuff. And this is on Tubi. And it's all free. You don't have to pay for any of this. I think it's a pretty cool app. Next one up is the Roku Channel, and this is a no-brainer, guys. Everybody should have this, and historically, you used to have Roku TV or a Roku Stick in order to access the Roku Channel, but you don't anymore, guys. You can get it on any device, whether it's a Fire Stick like here or your Android boxes as well. You can get Roku, and what's so popular about Roku? Well, it's got some of the largest live TV categories out there. So if you look at the live TV guide right here on the Roku, plus it's easy to use, by the way. Look how familiar this is to a lot of you compared to normal cable. And again, it's free. You're not paying for it. But look at all these channels. Tons of sports channels, all kinds of stuff. And if you keep going down, I mean, there's thousands of channels here. And it just keeps going down. And you literally could get like music channels, those old MTV channels, all that stuff, guys. And it's just really well organized. I'm not going to get too much into this, but I will tell you it's really got a lot. And the quality is really good, as you can see there. Really good app, lots of stuff on demand as well, so if that's something you're interested in, Roku Channel is a great option. Next up on the list, we have Plex. Plex, again, is live TV and free movies. Cool thing about Plex is it has over 600 live TV channels. So it's got one of the larger live TV channel categories. Plex works all over the world. What's cool about Plex, though, is based on where you're located, the channels will be different, which is kind of neat. So if you're in the UK, you're going to get more UK channels, less US channels, and of course in the US, the opposite. So as you can see here, if you click on the live channels, there's just a ton of channels on here, guys. This is just free, and it's amazing to me that you can get all of this. And I know so many people don't even know about this. I know there's side loading where you can get all kinds of stuff, or IPTVs where you can pay for, but this is just built into your Firestick where you don't even have to do any of that. Now, if you look at the movies and TVs on here, again, tons and tons. And they actually are organized by category too, which is kind of neat. So if you were specifically looking for documentaries, you can click on documentaries and it's got tons and tons of documentaries. So again, this is completely free, pretty cool little app. It's called Plex. Next one on the list is called Crackle. This used to be owned by Sony. I don't know if it is anymore, but what's cool about that is they uploaded their entire catalog onto Crackle. So it's very, very large catalog of movies. Movies you won't see anywhere else. As you can see just scrolling through here, there's some very unique titles. Some mainstream ones obviously as well, like Hell's Kitchen, Unsolved Mysteries, stuff like that. But there is just a ton on here that a lot of people can't find anywhere else, which is pretty cool. So I really like that. I like ones that are unique and that you just can't find anywhere else. And if you go to the left, you can just look at series and a category. If you want anime, you could look at anime TV series on this, and there's lots of that as well. There's just a whole bunch on here. One of the larger categories of movies specifically, again, because it was owned originally, and again, I don't know anymore, but it used to be owned by Sony, so they uploaded their entire catalog onto this. So pretty cool. It is ad-based, so you're going to have to watch some ads. So again, if that bothers you, move on to another app. Next up on the list, we have Vudu by Fandango. Originally, this used to be just codes that you would get in those physical media DVDs. You would add them to Vudu, and then you could watch the movies. You can still buy some of those codes and enter some of those codes as you want, but now they've added what's called an on-demand option. So as you can see here, they've got tons and tons of movies on demand. So it really is very extensive. And if you just click on one, you can actually look at all kinds of stuff about them. So you can watch the trailer, you can add to lists, you can even rate it. Very popular app. A lot of people really like Vudu, and it's definitely one of the more popular apps for the Fire TV Stick. Next one on the list is kind of funny because it's Freevee, and it's actually now built into your Fire TV Stick because Amazon purchased them. It was such a great app that Amazon went ahead and purchased them, and now it's Amazon's Freevee, and it is built in. And in some countries, there is a hot button on your remote that even says Freevee. Not here in the US, but in some countries, Freevee is listed right on your remote. It's a very popular app. Again, it's an Amazon free app, and they integrated the live TV from Freevee into their own guide, which is pretty neat as well. And it's integrated with the Alexa app, so you could ask for help or ask for movies, ask for TV series, all that stuff within the app, which is kind of neat. So you can turn it up, turn it down, change movies, all that stuff. And as you can see, it's pretty extensive category. If you go over to the left, you can see the live TV. What kind of live TV you have on here? Well, it's going to be very similar to what you'd get over on Pluto or Roku TV. Tons and tons of stuff, guys. Very popular app. Again, whether you want it or not, it's on your device. Enjoy it because it's really, really quite good. All right, next up on the list, we have a kind of a unique one. This is local and world news. This is news-based. It's called Haystack News. It's got great news on it. And again, you don't even have to sign in. You could just say, get started. And then what you do is you select your specific things you're interested in. So if I'm interested in current events and science technology, maybe you're into business and finance, maybe you want to see more weather. Whatever it is that you're interested in, you kind of set up your headlines, what you like, and your interests, and then you can pick your location. So I'm here in Ohio, so I would just pick Columbus, Ohio is one of my favorites, and you could literally just set any of these as you want. I want CNN, ABC. What's cool about it is you can set up your favorites. So I'm doing that really quick here. I'm going to go ahead and just skip that signing because you don't need to do that on here once you set your favorites. Now you've got all of your local news on here. As you can see there, and if you go down to weather, which I always like to see, there's tons of weather options on there no matter where you're at. So that's my local weather right there. Pretty cool little app. Again, it is for local news and national news. You can cater it, you can organize it. Pretty cool. I like this app. All right, next one up is Xumo Play. It used to be Xumo TV. Very popular app, again, for the Fire TV Stick. There are a lot of Android boxes that have this built in as their primary live TV and movie app. And the reason why? Well, it has a lot of live TV. In fact, it's one of the largest categories with over 300 networks and it has originals. So those are, you know, content, whether it's movies or TV series, that's only available on this box. So if you click over to movies, on the left-hand side there, you can see all the movies that are offered. Tons and tons of movies you can see right here, and some very unique ones as well. Ones you're not going to see anywhere else. So like Andromeda is an Xumo original. You can only see it on this app. It's a free app, guys. It's ad-based, so if you are watching a movie, you will have to watch ads throughout. I'm not sure exactly how many ads. I believe there's probably quite a bit. Lots of westerns there, as you can see. Tons of originals as well. Pretty cool app. Very popular on the Fire TV Stick. I haven't used this one as much as some of the others, but every time I go on this and do a review on it, I'm always impressed with some of the unique content that you can get on here. You just can't get on some of those other apps. And the final app that we're going to cover in the top 10 list today is the Fawesome app. This is awesome TV, awesome movies. Again, the name is perfect because it's free and it's awesome. And there's a lot of unique stuff. One cool thing about Fawesome is that it has a lot of westerns. It is also very organized by genre. So as you can see here, if I'm interested in just sci-fi stuff, I can literally just click sci-fi and look at, well, sci-fi stuff, which is pretty cool. So if you go back here, again, we can go to a different category. You can go to all different categories on here and literally just see specific stuff that you are interested in. It's also organized well with new arrivals, trending, stuff like that. And it also has TV series as well, doing the exact same thing. You organize by genre. So if you want an app that is very organized, Fawesome is definitely one of the tops, and it's one that I've done reviews on individually, and it's one that I really like. Pretty cool, right? There's a lot of really cool apps out there. You're gonna get tons of content. You really don't need to do much, and you can get a ton of movies, live TV, you can get news, you can get sports, you can get all of that for free on your Fire TV Stick. A lot of people don't realize what this little device can do, what it's capable of. Most people think you have to get some sort of hacked Fire Stick or you have to get a fully loaded Android TV box. While some of those things can help you in certain areas, a lot of the stuff that you might be interested in is completely free and completely legal without any modification. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. They are available, again, everything I shared in this video on the Fire TV Stick and an Android box. So if you have one of those, you can still get these in your Google Play Store. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Any questions about any of these, let me know down below. If there's a specific app you want to get, make sure you reach out to us on Patreon, and I will put that Patreon support link right here. And once again, if you are outside the United States and you don't have access to some of these live TV apps or movies, make sure you get a VPN. I use ExpressVPN. That way I can switch between countries really easy. It's built into the Fire TV Stick, so it's really easy to use and very inexpensive. I'll put a link to that in the corner as well. So if you want to get something like that, if you're outside the United States, you can do that. And now all of a sudden you have all this access available to you. It's pretty cool. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.